Good morning. Thanks for hanging with us, getting your Wednesday morning started. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at Fozzie Cannibal Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Get yourself a new dishwasher or washing machine. They have washer and dryers on sale now from Maytag at Fozzie Cannibal Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. Also want to mention our friends over at your local McDonald's. Great stuff in their app. Go over and get breakfast. Grab yourself lunch today. Use the app. It's super easy to use. You just use the app. You pull up. They say, would you like to use your reward points today? I say, no, I ordered through the app. And they go, oh, what's your code? And I go, bop, 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 bop. And they go, oh, Steve. I go, yep. Pull around. Grab it. Get my food. I'm home. I'm eating. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving lunch. All right. And that is from your local McDonald's in Rensselaer, DeMott, and in Remington. All right. So many fun things for us to do. Our poll question today asking you, would you rather get a great night's sleep or have a delicious meal? Chrissy Martin is falling asleep just me reading it. Apparently, my poll questions are no good.
Sorry, I nodded off just then. What?
Yeah. No, that is okay. We have found a fine way to clear that up and not have this problem anymore.
All
I am
right.
passing off the poll question to Chrissy Martin. That is her new job responsibility. She's taking it on, and she will get us all set up so that I will not lose any sleep over it anymore. So 76.1% of you say have a great night's sleep, while 23.9% of you say have a delicious meal. Also, if you can put yourself on the video, it's not letting me open the thing.
Sure.
So that we can get you involved in the world. Hi,
Here I
there's
am.
Chrissy. All right, so I said last segment that I was going to have you start doing the poll questions.
Yeah.
And Jason says, "Okay, Steve, hear me out. We hear you leaving the responsibility of the poll questions to Chrissy. I don't think the viewers or the listeners, as we're on video, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd appreciate it. Are ready for some of her weird and crazy polls. Example, like, would you rather Wednesday? Would you rather vacuum with the lights on or the lights off?
Valid question.
Right.
It's very smart. Good job, Jason.
But I'm sure they will be epic. So. We also talked last segment about sexy accents. Our old friend Bob says Irish he finds to be sexy.
Yeah,
Likes a
all
lady
right.
with a sexy Irish accent. And a different Bob, goes by Robert, says easiest way to describe and say something in Boston accent is to say khakis. I lost my khakis, meaning car keys, not pants.
yeah.
Yes. So, So I did want to get to a message Jason sent us to yesterday before I
Okay.
get to the rest of our subject here. So yesterday we were talking about this new dating show that Chrissy's really excited about called Naked Attraction.
No. I'm not excited about it
No.
at all.
No, Chrissy does not like the nakedity.
No.
Is not a fan.
I don't
Not even of her own.
understand. No. Why?
No.
Why do we need to do
Yeah,
this
no,
ever?
none.
Why?
So it's called Naked Attraction. It's on Max, the new HBO thing.
Sure.
Which I have to be honest,
Yeah.
that seems like a really bad move. You know, we all made fun of Elon Musk for changing Twitter to X.
Yeah.
And then HBO just has been HBO since I was a tiny kid.
Yeah.
And now we're just supposed to Max. It's just Max.
Yeah.
No, it's still HBO. It's just HBO.
It's probably a marketing thing to like differentiate the app from the channel.
I guess, but I
Yeah.
don't like it. It's confusing. So I want to keep saying HBO Max. They at least got me to buy into that. Now I got to say Max and X. And things. Too many names. Just B.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So.
Belinda says, ew, by the way, to the naked date. I'm with you, Belinda. Disgusting.
listen,
Why? Why do we need to do this?
I am too. I mean, listen. I don't think that's how we want to judge people. You know, I don't think that we should just stand there and be judged with our nakedity. You know.
Yeah.
So Jason says, so I had to check out that dating show you all were talking about.
Oh, he watched it.
Well, he checked it out at least. He said,
Oh.
all I can say is no thank you. The contestant that's trying to find a date picks out the pros and cons on the other bodies on the other contestants.
What?
So they're just standing there going, let me look and see.
Wait, is their head shown or
little
no?
Smaller than I expected that to be.
Oh.
There's a little bit of cellulite there.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
how terrible.
This is a horrible, horrible idea for a show.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if
Do
there
they
wasn't
show
a
their face? They do, right? I hope so, because otherwise that's just icky.
I have to be honest, I have not checked out the show.
Yeah.
I have not seen even a commercial for the show. Nothing.
Oh,
I just
oh.
heard about the show and I went, ew.
Yuck.
Yeah, too much ew there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there's a part of me that feels like I should check it off just for like show purposes. Like I should, you know.
You should just do some research.
Because I don't think it's going to be a turnout. I think it's going to be weird.
Ugh.
Jason says it starts off with just the legs, and then the screen moves up to mid-body, then it's a full-body shot. So,
Ugh.
yeah.
And is someone sitting there like picking like is it a modeling agency? Like why are they picking up, you know what I mean? Like I don't understand that.
I don't.
A person is not, I don't know. I guess I just look for other things and I mean
Well, you're not looking for anything. You're not dating.
Right, if I was, I'm saying.
Right.
No, they're just trying to find a date, he says.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably trying to have fool around time.
If you want to date someone, don't you need the whole thing, like, to be attracted to someone? Don't they have to hold a conversation?
I would think yes. I mean, that's for me. Yes, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, none of that's why you called. You called because you want to know how being a Swiftie is good for your health. That's what everyone wants to know.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can have the Swiftie experts on if you like. I got a couple of them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is it helping their health along?
I mean, they seem good.
They seem healthy
right.
and,
They
and
seem
good.
They're carefree. They're yellowing it up. You know.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
YOLO?
Yeah.
You only live once?
Oh, YOLO. I thought you
Yeah.
said they're yellowing it up, and I thought,
YOLOing.
maybe that's a song.
I mean,
song
I
or
just
something.
made it a word,
Yeah,
YOLOing.
YOLO. Yeah, no. I gotcha. I thought you said yellow, and I was like, I don't know what
I
that
don't
means.
know that it's a verb,
they're
but I
being
made
yellow.
one.
No, do it up. Yes. According to a poll of 2,000 young people aged 14 to 25. Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Most people, not all. I mean, it's not set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
Most people 14 to 25, pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good about life, feeling pretty healthy, feeling good.
All
So,
right, yeah.
so I don't know that this is a good test.
Yeah.
Because even, when I was 14 to 25, I was not a Swiftie, but
No.
still pretty good shape. I was still in pretty good shape. I was still doing okay for myself.
Sure,
then.
yeah. You were following Motley Crue around the country like
Right.
Grateful Dead.
Sure, that's what I was doing. Yes. At 14, my parents were like, get out, just go.
Yeah. You teased your hair to the ceiling and
Sure. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, that was me.
The more
Yep.
you teased it, the closer you were to
Sure.
Jesus.
Right. Right. You do remember me saying I went to a Catholic school. Like,
Right, yeah.
I had the same
Not
haircut
in
then
this-
as I do now.
Not in this scenario.
Same exact haircut. Still, since about 86.
Seriously? You've never changed your haircut? Ever?
Twice.
Aren't you bored?
Twice. in my life.
Twice. Okay, and we weren't a fan?
No.
No.
So one time,
Uh-huh.
when Jim McMahon was big in Chicago in the Bears, football player.
Sounds
Look
familiar.
at Chrissy, just yeah.
Was he on one of the games? Like on the video games? I probably know him from that. Was he the main guy? No, that's Madden. Oops. Anyway, Jim McMahon.
So he was one of the first well-known people to have spiked hair.
Okay.
So
All right, I'm gonna have to look him up because
Okay.
I'm not following. Jim.
So
you had a spiky. So like
yeah.
a la like Ed Grimley or
No, not A1 spike. You know what spiked hair was in the 80s?
Oh yeah, no, I remember spiked hair.
Well, he
but-
was one of the first to have it.
Oh, I see. It was like a spiky mullet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So you did this?
I tried to,
Uh-huh.
but we were not. Our family was not like going to the salons and stuff.
Okay.
So I went to a fella run by Sam. He was fantastic.
Okay.
And no, it doesn't ring a bell for you. Fantastic Sam's didn't know.
Oh yeah,
okay.
fantastic.
I was
How
trying
do
to
you
make a
keep his
joke.
hair spiked up underneath the helmet like that?
I don't know that it's. There's so many things happening right now. There's conversations going on on our video. You and I are having a conversation. Everybody's doing
Yeah.
their own show now.
All right. Yeah.
So all right. So I went to Fantastic Sam's and asked them to spike my hair, but apparently they weren't in the know on that.
You didn't take a picture?
So
No, we didn't know to do that. Okay, we went to Fantastic Sam's and we
Yeah.
got a bad haircut, is what we're saying.
it was a spiked hairdo, but
Yeah.
they left it a little too long.
Okay.
So it looked kind of like I had stuck my finger in a light socket,
Oh.
like, stuck up a little too high.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I went to school the next day,
Yeah.
and my jerk of an 8th grade teacher.
Oh, this is the guy that cut your hair?
No.
No. Oh. Wait, you said one time they took you and cut your hair, so you had to go get a haircut. This wasn't that time?
Okay, no, that was high school.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
So many confusing
Yeah.
days. So this jerk of an 8th grade teacher
Yeah.
walked up. He was walking down the row of desks.
Yeah.
They were all facing the front.
Uh-huh.
Stopped in front of me. Stopped mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Looked at my head. Looked at me for a little while longer.
Uh-huh.
And then said, "What, are you scared?"
Oh.
Because my hair was standing up.
Yeah. And
No.
you were feeling, how were you feeling before that? Were you feeling pretty confident?
I was feeling pretty good about my
Yeah.
new Spike Do super cool football
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I spent all this time
Yeah.
spiking it up. Did you spend time with the blow dryer and the
And probably mousse and other
some
type
mousse?
hairsprays
Yeah,
and things.
All
Yes.
right, then you threw on your sweater vest and your
No.
No.
We had school uniforms
Oh.
back then.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse
Yeah.
me.
So, and as an 8th grader, I just had to sit and take it and let everybody laugh at me.
Yeah.
But as an adult, I wanted to go back and go, listen here.
Yeah.
This guy, and I'm not exaggerating,
Yeah.
was almost totally bald on the front and had a
Okay.
comb over that went into a rat's nest on top of his head.
Oh.
And you're making fun of my hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why you're dead now. So
Oh.
take that.
Is he
yeah.
dead? Oh, no.
Yeah, he's dead now. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, too much smoking and rat's nests on his head. Bunch of rats came out of his head and they ate him when he died.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
you're afraid of change because you were traumatized. Is that what you're saying?
So once, I don't know if that's why. We don't have to have a psychiatry class here right
Okay,
now.
that's one.
Listen,
Okay, he changed his hair one time in his
one
entire
time.
life.
One time I did it. One
Oh,
time.
I
Listen.
love changing my hair. It's the fastest way to make yourself look different. Change your hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I like the way I look.
All right.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Not all of us have to change. Yeah.
If you would just do a better job of being a woman, everything would be okay.
Yeah,
You're
Dr.
right.
Phil, tell
Yeah,
her.
I'm lousy at it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I changed it that time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess I've changed it a couple of times. I tried one time to do like a shaved thing on the side of my head, so
Yeah.
like almost like a mohawk, where
Yeah.
it was totally shaved, but it was like still long on top.
Yeah. I remember that look.
I did a mullet for a little while, like
Oh,
when I was
mullet,
18 for
yeah.
like a minute.
Yeah.
And then just recently, I've told the story before. The first time when I first moved here,
Yeah.
I went to Supercuts, and I had been going to the same woman for so long in Bourbonnais. I didn't even know what she used. They're like, "Do you know what kind of guard they use and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff?" And I'm like, "I think she just did like a 5 all the way around." And they just went, "Okay." And I knew about halfway through, I'm like, "Well, that wasn't correct."
Just like a man. You're like, I don't know. My wife does something. She calls the salon, tells them what to do, and I just show up.
I went to the same woman for a long time.
Yeah.
She advertised with me,
Mhm.
and so she knew how to do my hair.
Yeah.
I don't know. She used a buzz for a little while, and then she
Yeah?
used scissors, and I thought
Okay.
that's how everybody did
Right,
it.
yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
I never paid attention.
Okay.
I sat down. When I got up, my hair was shorter.
Oh.
I never really paid attention to
All
how she
right.
did it. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's not my thing.
What was the
I took a
result?
break in the day.
What was the result of this second haircut?
I had really short hair.
Okay.
It was fine.
All right. Was it short and spiky? No, just
No,
short.
it was just short. But I didn't even have to comb it or anything. I didn't have to do anything for like 2 months. I didn't have
Nice.
to touch it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would just take
alright.
a shower and it just laid there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and I'm not against it. I've thought about doing it again in the summertime because I
Mm-hmm.
kind of liked it. I kind of like the idea of not messing with it.
Okay.
But I don't know. But I haven't gone back to it yet. So, anyway, so I don't even know what we were talking about. Swiftie being healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what happened. Okay, I started to talk about this, and Jason says, Belinda says, replying to Jason, face shown? Question mark.
Oh, and the naked dating.
Got it. So I'm going to
Yeah.
say yes, Belinda. I think that because a full body shot would include the face. So let's solve that.
Let's hope.
Then she says, what's a Swiftie? A Swiftie is someone who is a fan of Taylor Swift. Sorry, Belinda.
Yeah.
So anybody who's a fan of Taylor Swift is a Swiftie. You know, like the Grateful Dead used to have Deadheads. So there's there's Swifties.
Yeah.
Just like fans of ours are residents of Touhyville. So they, see, we all have our things.
There you
know, residents of Touhyville not as healthy as Swifties probably. You know, but
Right.
because we're all a
Sure.
little bit older, you know, and our stomachs make noises, you know, and it happens. So, and Richie said, good morning to you both. God bless. Well, thank you, Richie. We appreciate that. And Belinda says, no mullet for Steve in the 80s. Yeah, I think by the time I did the mullet, it was probably the 90s. It was probably a little bit more, a little older. Like I said, I couldn't do it when I was in high school because we had to keep our hair at a certain length when I was in high school. It couldn't touch your collar. That's how I got my hair cut. It was touching the collar one time, and the dean just came up and yanked me by the back of my hair.
Okay. Sure.
That's how I got. I was in typing class. I got yanked by the back of my hair too, because. So, in my defense,
Yeah.
you know, going all the way back to being 15 and still defending myself,
Yeah.
I had some troubles with teachers. I'm not gonna lie. So
Yeah.
I had a typing class, and he said, sit up straight.
Yeah.
And then he said, relax.
Oh.
So I was up straight, and then I relaxed.
Oh.
And he came up behind me and grabbed the back of my hair.
Oh.
And he said, I said, sit up straight. Pshing, and just yanked me up.
Oh. Some of these teachers had some issues. I
Not
don't
nice.
think
See what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah. Now I
Yikes.
would fight him. He was like 100 then. So much what?
Let's dig him up and see how
That's
much
right.
fight he puts
Yeah.
up.
Whoa. You ever pull your hair now?
Yeah.
Jason says, Chrissy, Steve doesn't like change. We're aware. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
He won't even grow a full beard for a long time, let alone change his haircuts. A
Right.
full beard. I won't go 3 days without shaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I would. I mean, it doesn't. It just starts to itch. You know.
Well,
I
I'm
mean, I
telling
don't
you,
shave on the
though,
weekend.
Maybe it's like ankle socks. You don't know. You got to give it a whirl.
I did last November. Remember?
That's true.
I
Yeah.
let it go for a
Yes.
whole month, and we
Yes.
saw it did not
Yes.
look attractive. It looked just weird.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
So yeah, and then Belinda wants to know if you remember the Super Bowl Shuffle.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay, that's Jim McMahon.
Was
So,
he in that?
Yes.
Oh, Jim
yes.
McMahon. That sounds so. I feel like he hosted Star Search. Oh, that was Egg McMahon. Are they related?
No.
Are you sure?
No. I feel like this whole thing has gone off the rails this morning. Belinda says number 2 blade, Steve. No, I think well, I don't know what's happening. And Jason says I've had almost every hairstyle a man could have. I've had naturally curly hair. I've rocked the bald, to having a fro, to having a mullet, to getting straight perms, so I can rock the hillbilly Jesus look. LOL.
All right.
Oh, bye.
He's
Okay.
adventurous. I like it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. Okay.
Variety is the spice of life.
That sure.
Mhm.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not worried
Not
about
everyone wants to crawl up in their bunk bed and.
it. Well, that's true. Yes. But I do. I am perfectly happy with the way I live my life.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly happy with my poll questions. I'm perfectly happy with my sandwiches. I'm fine. Okay? If I try something new and I like it, that will
Yeah.
then get put into the rotation.
Yeah. All right. Oh, then we'll put it
Listen,
in the rotation. Gotcha.
I went out and bought an air fryer.
Okay.
and
Oh,
started
look
cook-
at you!
I mean,
An
a while
air
ago,
fryer,
yeah, and I started frying my own wings and stuff because I like, wait, like I'll
Yeah.
try stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, whew. I mean, I haven't even gotten to I had 3 stories for this segment. I haven't gotten to the first one that I thought was going to be about 10 seconds long.
Oh, no.
Swifties are healthy. No, young people are healthy. So Belinda says number 2 blade is an army cut. Okay, gotcha. All right. Whew. And she says, oh my, Taylor, no sweeper. Yes. Okay. I don't know what's happening.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift, and you're listening to Touhy.
That was from when we were hanging out, me and Taylor.
Nice.
me and
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
All right. She's
Yeah.
a little young then.
It-
I'm just
it's-
saying. Weren't you not even there? Didn't you say you got somebody to do it for you?
How many liners do you have for Taylor Swift?
0.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Belinda's saying Swiftie Sweeper. Yes, Belinda, we got it. The Swiffer Sweeper. I get it. I got it.
I did not get
The
it
Swiffer
until
Sweeper.
this moment.
Yes.
A Swiffer.
Belinda,
Sweeper.
you and I,
Yeah.
we had the joke down.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
All right, so Swifties are healthy. That's all I can tell you at this point. I gotta go.